running gear check-in time 4 to 5 p.m. We said Thursday at 3 p.m.
Yeah, but I want to know the process of how we did that again.
I've gotten yelled at how many times this week?
We
Jeannie and I don't train together.
You don't like riding.
Yeah, we don't train together. So when it comes to race week, here we are, and it's like we pretty much have the same training because everyone's doing the same training. And then it's like we're staying together, I'm organizing the routes, and then it's like inherently we're riding together. And then, you know, like an old married couple, we end up bickering.
Okay.
Talbot's the man behind the camera here. This dude just got engaged. It's coming up. Jeannie and I have almost been married for 2 years. I've got the advice. You know what? You got to communicate, Talbot. You got to talk it out, man. Because Jeannie and I, that's the thing. When it comes to these rides, you know, we're both trying to do our thing, and then I drop her, and then we've got tears. I'm not trying to drop anyone. I'm just trying to do my job. So thankfully, Talbot's not marrying a triathlete because we're all crazy. You can bleep that out or not. But yeah. Let's see, today, you know, we're only good vibes. We're 48 hours from the race. No one's dropping anyone today. Yeah, babe?
Yeah. Really nice today.
Do you like this course?
Yeah, I do. I prefer hillier courses, so definitely looking forward to it. Yeah, it's just absolutely beautiful too up on Snow Canyon. So yeah, it's gonna be a great race.
That's good. People love me, man. People freaking love me. So we need the quick yo check-in. Is that right? Hey, quiet! We're doing a video. The paparazzi doesn't know how to be quiet. The yo check-in. I've determined race week. When I get this fired up, my testosterone goes through the roof. I want to say things that are not PC. I want to say things that are not kosher. I want to, you know, my competitive side comes out, and it's kind of the animal inside, and sometimes that can offend people, but I guess I don't know. If I'm on the video and it's race week, this is who I am, and I'm like beyond fired up for this race. I'm feeling good. I'm just thinking like how many years and years of work have gone into this. And I actually looked, the first year I did this, Lionel won. It was 2016. He beat me by 31 minutes, okay? 31 freaking minutes. And so if I can make that, like, I mean, plus, you know, how would you do the math? Minus 1 minute, so 32, 33 minutes, that would make me pretty happy. But no, it's a championship field. I see a lot of other people posting like, oh, it's a huge field, thinking about all the competition, blah, 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 blah. I'm just focused on myself, because that's how you get the best race.
What was your post gonna be?
I'm a crazy motherfucker. But that's what makes me good, and that's what makes me dangerous, and you can't be anything but who you are. There we go. You want the full unzip? Woo! A little bit of a scare with the bike, but that was just Lionel. He came in, he drained my battery just to scare me, just to get me a little bit worked up, because he wants us. See, Lionel secretly wants me mad on that course so that we just bike everyone's legs off, and then the runners are beholden to walking the hills on the course.
Want to go up just a touch?
Yeah.
Rolling.
Do you want me to do anything special?
Yeah, fart.
Hey?
Ask this guy.
Up just a touch. First race of 2021, how do you feel?
Pretty good. I'm excited. 70.3 World's course. Good field. See what the legs have.
Yeah!
What up, big baller?
How's it going, guys? You're just shooting some cyclists up there?
Yeah, we were shooting Sam and Laura, and then Joe and Apo.
Oh, Lara?
Lara.
Lara Gluten. Yeah, I mean, won in 2019, so I'm always super motivated to come back to those kind of races. Yeah, I've been thinking about that. I saw in Lionel's video, he thinks there's gonna be 10 guys at the front, like at Worlds in Australia a few years back, and they're all gonna push the pace and it's gonna be hard for him to come back. But I'm not convinced that's gonna happen. I think a lot of guys, we're just gonna have different paces. We're not really gonna work together. Maybe just a few, but not like 10 or 15 guys. And really it's all about keeping them at bay. So I'm not just gonna play it easy and risk Lionel coming back really quickly, or guys like Sam too. So push the pace, really.
Sweet Rudy, you stoked to be back in St. George? Seems like you had a pretty good race here last time.
Yeah, it was awesome last time. I wasn't even scheduled to race actually, and decided just a few days before to come. So, but really glad I did take the win. I think this time I'll have to be a little quicker.
Yeah, well, not really on me. That's on the cars who are going to kill me, not me.
Quick round of darts?
No, I don't really know how to play. But that's a cool sport, eh?
They have the Maverick wetsuit over there, the Viper swim skins, and all sorts of goggles over there from Roca.
Family and friends still laugh about my cooler. It's a Gatorade cooler from the 2001 Ironman California. Think about it. Gatorade gave this to me, and it's the most unbelievable cooler to this day. Little sticker on it. I wish I could travel to every Ironman race in this without flying. Because you just throw everything in.
Yep. So what do you got here?
I got my little Chinook, and it's I wish I could travel to every Ironman in the country in this thing, but some are just too far, so I came to St. George. Everything's in there, the bike gear, the food, the sleep accommodations, my bathroom. I pick up hitchhikers.
So, Mike, it's been a long year and you haven't been able to announce a bunch of races. How's life been for you?
Well, you know, my wife's getting a little tired of me saying, "You are my wife," you know, when she wakes up in the morning just to keep practice. It's been a loss. It's like having kids and they move away and you don't see them for a long time, and that'd be devastating. So I miss my family, my Ironman family. My family, we stayed very close, which is good, and the grandkids. But not being able to see the smiling faces at finish lines, it was very tough.
Yeah.
It made it tough. I went from March in 2020 at Ironman New Zealand and came home, and you know, everything hit the fan, and then we pulled off Ironman Florida that I went to in November, but now St. George, and then I'll be in Tulsa next. Yeah, it was a loss, but now it's going to be our gain because we're going to be back better than ever. Oh, jeez, it's crazy. And I remember I told Rose, my wife, "Hey, I'm going to go to St. George," and then I got Tulsa, and she says, "Good, good." And I go, "Then I'm going to Coeur d'Alene or wherever," and she's, "Good. Used to be how come you're going so much? No, it's good.
One thing that you weren't before the quarantine, or I guess COVID, you weren't as active on social media, and now you're a lot more active. Where can people kind of follow you at?
Yeah, I found out when I did a couple live hits that the reaction was pretty strong, and people said some very nice things, and I received a lot of private messages, and started realizing, they want to hear a voice, my voice for some reason, and they, so I'd say things to them to keep them pumped up, and you know what? There were things I would say that would also pump me up. So it was for both of us. And I've got a big project in the works now that'll be announced sometime in May, and that's exciting. I can connect as much more with age group athletes and a lot of the pros. So, and I miss the pros. I miss the performances, man. And I know what they've been going through, not being able to race too. It's been tough, but we're here. We're ready to go.
Here he is, the legend. What's up, dude?
See.
Good to see you.
How are you, man? You too.
Share a lane, yeah. I'll give the more senior athlete the better lane, out of respect to him. Right, that's the proper thing to do.
What's going on?
Me and Lionel are swimming. We're getting our pre-race swim done.
We're putting our differences aside. One.
Yeah, but don't stand too close to me. We've still got a lot of differences.
I don't like you or nothing. We're putting our differences aside because, well, the guys in the front are definitely going to have an advantage on us.
Yeah, they're going to.
There's a lot of guys who can swim, suck and wheel up there in the front. So we got to work together, meaning we got to swim together too.
Exactly. So, I mean, let's say you were pretty disappointed in me at Texas, weren't you, man?
That's an understatement.
I'm thinking of this photo I got with Lionel when I was his biggest fan. Still am. At Mont Tremblant.
I remember
2018. Remember, I came up to you.
Yeah, that was fun.
And I got this. Yeah, and that's when I met you too, with the post-race food. And I'm just absolutely beaming.
Poutine.
And I think you're like, who? Another photo with another age group guy, and I'm like, yeah, I just lit up. And so, and Morgan and Ari can be the little baby weights.
I'm fighting Cam Ware. Who are you gonna fight?
Oh, that's a good question.
Starkey? Would you fight Starkey?
Yeah.
Would you get in there with him?
I feel like he fights kind of dirty. Don't you think? I'll fight Rudy Vonberg.
Okay. No. You're gonna fight. Something tells me you'd enjoy that one.
Yeah. No comments. No comments. I'm done with that.
Cut that one. Cut. That's out.
Cut. Hard
That's
cut.
Out.
A little pre-race swim.
Yes.
What are you gonna do? What's the workout?
Swim. Just get some.
Becky, if at any point you want him out of your face, just follow this to the camera.
Just flip me off.
Yeah.
All right. How's everybody doing?
Oh, good. Yeah.
Pretty good. If awesome. Just we'll get you to switch out to that corner again. Just keep your arms crossed for me. That's it. Great. And head and eyes around to that way for me.
How you doing, man? Yeah, you too.
Sport is that guys get better. Everyone gets better. And so you want to win a big race. Nowadays, you ain't winning easy. Like you will go right down to the wire, and you will have to take yourself to a new place. And so, I think you should be nervous for that.
The ability to push through pain on anybody. And I think when you couple that with a course that most people agree is probably the toughest course on the circuit as far as half or 7.3s go.
So Magnus Ditlev is in this race. He has come out of the water 50 seconds to a minute ahead of me. He hits the front, and I'm not in striking distance. Could be a problem. So I would say, like in 70.3 Worlds 2016, really I saw Keenlay's race plan. It was like 420 watts until you catch hands.
Lionel, how are you feeling? People say that you starting to get a little grumpy during race week. Why is that?
I do.
Yeah.
I get grumpy.
Yeah.
Get this camera out of my face.
Legs definitely coming around now. Felt good on the bike today. Running legs, one more day. Swim pretty well, got to swim in meters. It was fun. It's fun to see what your times look like in the meters, which is where I spent, I don't know, 90% of my swimming. Swim all right, hot pool. I think it'll come around a little bit more with one more day. And then tomorrow we literally just cut it off. You feel like, oh, I feel great, let's do a hard effort. And you say, no, get off the bike right now. Because you're gonna feel like that tomorrow morning. This is tomorrow. And so that's when you know you've done a good taper, when you're just like, oh, I wish the race was today. And then you've done the right taper, and then you're ready for one more sleep. It ain't even real sleep, right? It's like 4.5 hours. And then you get up and you show what you've been working on.